This is my review of my high standard 1911. This has been Duracoated, so therefore it looks different. This was a GI model, and I did a lot of custom work to this gun. I like 20 something hours of gunsmithing. Did the beaver tail, the thumb safety, the hammer, sear and disconnector. It's all I think either Colt parts, well, the interior parts are Colt parts. Exterior is Dan Wesson, I think, or Ed Brown. I'm sorry, it's Ed Brown. These are the Magpul grips. These are by far the best grips for me because I have smaller hands. Got the match grade trigger. I put a different grip spring and sear spring in it. I flared the mag well. I'll show you that in a little while. Custom barrel bushing. Got my little orange paint on the side there. This gun has around 2,500 rounds through it probably. Never once I've shot steel case, brass, cheap ammo, expensive ammo, doesn't matter, it will spit it out. Never had jam, failure to fire, anything. Been 100% reliable. This is made in the Philippines. Let's see here, flip it around. There we go. There we are. It's like a Rock-On Armory, but don't know which one's better. This is my first time using Duracoat on a pistol. There's some oil there, but I left it in a case for like a month or two with a rag on top of it, and then the rag got stuck to it and left a few little pits of rust. You might can see a couple little pits right there, but I sanded them down and she's brand new again. The only thing that's not been replaced is the barrel. It says 45 caliber. The trigger pull is obviously really good because it's single action. Oh, magwell. Yes, this has been beveled a lot, about as much as you can do a magazine well, because that single stack, it gets a little hard to feed them in there when you're trying to do a speed reload. This has been the most, like, I've never shot any other pistol but this many times. I mean, it's 2,000 rounds ongoing, so, or more, 2,500 probably. The serrations are very aggressive. Like, they don't look like it, but they grab pretty well. Sight picture, pretty bad, but not, nothing too bad. I've had to fit all these parts myself. The trigger was a drop-in part. My bad. The trigger right here is a drop-in, and the slide stop or thumb safety. That was, I had to do a little filing to make it fit by the sear, but besides that, it was perfectly fine. I will do a safety check. There we go. Get over here in the light. There we go. You can see it is empty. I've polished and did all that with the feed ramps. We drop the side back down. I will not dry fire it, but I will have my finger on the thumb or on a hammer. This is a very crisp, like the take up is minimal. I was holding it, that's why I didn't go forward, but this is a high standard. If I can get it to stand up, there we go. But this is a high standard, and it's made in the Philippines, like Rock-On Armory. You can see, this is the box that come in. I do have some spare magazines for it. I got some, I think it's a backpack, maybe? Let's see which one this is. This is the Metgar mag. They have been used a lot. You can see where they've been banged around and dropped some cement. It's 45 hollow point. This is the ACT mag. I haven't had any problems with any of these magazines. One of these are a little tight. I don't know why, but I think it was this one. You can see where it rubbed a lot. Gotta clean it up. Little magazine I polished up. But it's a great gun. I haven't had any problems. Here's the manual. It's not a bad manual. It was Parkerized originally. There's the exploded view. But honestly guys, I think as long as you get, there's my count right there. That was a long time ago, so it's probably more than 2,000. But any 1911 you can get nowadays is probably going to be pretty good, considering, because the way they're manufacturing guns nowadays is getting pretty good. So I would get any decent, quality 1911, because it shouldn't be real hard to find one. You don't have to get this one particularly, but I would get a, one that's got some decent reviews on it. So Rock Island Armory, High Standard. Don't know about Taurus. They've had questionable things happen, but all in all, this might be something that y'all can go for or get. It is a high standard, so you'll have a good day.